Send that message. And... I think you might have actually made it first, Spike, to be fair. That was pretty quick, mate. That was pretty quick. I'm impressed. Alright, let me do the pressing of buttons. It is a classic. I've been away for a week. I've absolutely forgotten how to do everything. Hey, Benny. I've completely forgotten how to do everything. Hey, Sir Squirtle. Fortunately, after not streaming for a week, OBS doesn't look like it's broken absolutely everything this time, which it quite often likes to do. So I'm kind of happy about that, at least. Hey, gosh damn. Alright, I'm just waiting for YouTube chat to sort its stuff out. It wasn't very interesting, Spiked, I'll be honest. It was not very interesting at all. It was just... Oh,
all right.
What just happened?
Ben, you can't mount me, that's not okay.
9 months. I'm birth ready.
What a terrifying thing to say, Benny. What an absolutely terrifying thing to say. Yeah, no, it wasn't it wasn't a particularly exciting voiceover job. It was just a like a work. It was like an e-learning thing. Which, yeah, are never exciting. They just require a lot of talking and a lot of recording myself talking in lots of different files and then doing lots of stupid editing stuff, and yeah, it's just generally a pain in the ass. But it paid okay. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Can't really complain too much. I know, gosh damn, I keep telling them that, but no one listens to me, so... Some furniture feet under the pedal plate of your NLL. Does your NLR wheel stand flex, does it? I don't think mine flexes at all, I'll be honest. Do you mean like under the feet that were at the back there? This is a weird camera angle, isn't it? We're gonna roll with it for now. Oh yeah, we're doing some peak up. I gotta say, Benny, this week there is very little on iRacing that excites me. Hence the YouTube thumbnail is of the LMP3 at Snetterton, which I'm genuinely considering as an option for later on in the stream, because there's so little else I like the look of. Hey, okay, BK. And I really don't even like Snetterton that much either. That's a lot of dirt. That was quite a lot of dirt. I did think about Production Car Challenge at Atlanta. That could definitely be an option. But the TCRs are at Snetterton as well, and like, oh yeah, I do need to get the betting on Twitch. It is on the to-do list. I've got like a notepad with all of my to-do things on it, and the betting is definitely there. But yeah, I feel like Snetterton just reminds me of like a track you would make with scare electric. Do you guys have scare electrics as a child? Where you'd have like racetrack parts and you put the car on it and you pull the trigger and the car goes around. I don't know if they were. They must have been a thing outside of the UK. But Snetterton reminds me of the kind of track you'd make with your scare electrics as a child. I mean, GTEs are at Mexico. Okay, that's a much earlier turn in. GTEs are at Mexico, which is exciting.
Car right. Clear on the right.
But I'm probably going to hit up the 4 o'clock one of those because it tends to get better participation. Hiya, Matt. Mate, I'm all over the place. It has been a hot minute. Hiya, Rally. Slot cars in the US. Okay. Well, yeah, Snetterton just looks like the kind of track you would make to drive those around as a kid. And yeah, I don't know, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what I really fancy doing? I really fancy doing some LMP3 or like some prototype driving of any variety. So I had a look at the hypercars and the LMP2 and they're at the Nürburgring combined and I was like,
953, car right, clear.
You know, that's probably not for me. That's probably not what I fancy doing. So then I thought about doing some LMP3s in Sports Car Challenge. But they're a Snetterton, which admittedly is a much easier drive than Nürburgring combined, but yeah, it's just not that exciting. And the TCRs are at Snetterton as well, which is disappointing. I know, like, see, British touring cars and stuff go to Snetterton every year, but it's just a boring track. Sorry if Mr. Snetterton is in chat, but...
Slow car ahead.
do I need to have a look at a Snetterton track map again, Chris? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, Matt, you might be interested to know my my VR stuff turned up, and I gave it a go. Actually, in fact, everyone might be interested to know, but my my VR stuff turned up on Monday.
44.574. That was your fastest lap of the session.
And I gave that a go very briefly last night, kind of getting it set up and stuff. Oh, it's just on that entry is really loose. And just recording kind of like first impression-y bits and stuff. So the...
You got
up really badly, so needs to be on the brakes a little earlier. So for anyone who was interested in VR, I will have a video coming out hopefully next week at some point, is my current plan. Though, with my track record of sticking to schedules to get content out, it might be quite a bit later than that. Next week is a plan anyway. Hey, Paro. Yeah, GT in the possible wet at Mexico is particularly exciting. But because it is possibly wet, no one is signing up at the moment. Hence why I'm waiting for the 4 PM slot. Because I think there's more likely to be people competing in the 4 PM one. Tends to get a bit busier.
38.924. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
It's a little bit more of a lap. Just slightly too aggressive on the power there. That feels like a more stable line, just going slightly deeper.
You got a slow car on the left.
Think about what you're doing, think about what you're doing. That was very deep. That's what she said. This is Zandvoort, mate. This is Zandvoort. They are cowards. I really enjoy a rain race, but I understand why some people don't. And I respect why some people don't. Doesn't make them any less cowardly, but at the same time, I can understand it.
.289. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Bit early on the brakes. I do enjoy Zandvoort. It is a real challenge. Like, I'm not good round here. I don't feel confident or comfortable around Zandvoort. But it is a good track. That could probably be 4th gear, I think.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Oh, your pedal is still broken. Come on, mate. Are you waiting on support or something? Or is it a, I need new pedals and I've not managed to get them yet? The problem with Rainmaster is that it's in the GT3s. If it was
0.501.
Oh, come on. Rotate the rest of the way, you bastard car. If Rainmaster was in not GT3s, I'd probably be all over. I'd be completely keen to do some Rainmaster. And if it wasn't a D-Class either.
Go right.
Because it's an absolute SR killer at D-Class. Is it D-Class or did they move it to C? No, it's still D-Class, isn't it? So it still works like a D-Class series for your safety rating. But it's just GT3s in the rain. Which is obviously an absolute nightmare. Hey HBT, it's going good, mate. It's going good. Glad to be back. A little bit annoyed I had to have a week off last week because of work-related things, but
36.804. That was your fastest lap of the session.
happy to be back. Looking forward to what's probably going to be a Formula Friday. Because all the other options that are available don't excite me that much. It's a terrible line through 4. Or whatever it is. I think it's 4. I will say, of everything I've driven around Zandvoort, the P-Cup seems to flow the nicest. Courtesy, I sadly had to do real life work last week, which meant I couldn't do the stream on Wednesday and Friday. And then I had previous commitments at the weekend, so I couldn't do anything. But back now.
36.531. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Are you based in the Americas? Are you spiked? He's so loose going in there. Yeah, exactly, Rich. That would be it. Like some kind of rain rookie series in the MX-5s or even the GR86.
Car on your left.
Like
Still there, hold your line.
just in anything
Clear.
to kind of get people driving wet races.
Go right.
From the very start, rather than GT3s, because yeah, like Chris says, it is mental that to normally drive a GT3 you have to be B-class unless it's raining, and then you can drive it. Then they're like, oh yeah, it's fine for you to drive a GT3. Wow, okay, that was rude. It's fine for you to drive a GT3 in the rain at D-class, but if you want to drive it in the dry, you've got to wait till B. That's because it is calming. Well,
All right. What just happened? Ben, you can't mount me. That's not okay.
Cancel the missing posters. Deck chair has returned.
Yes, thank you, Paul. I'm back. I know it was. It's been bad. I think in the last 4 weeks I've done like 3 streams or something. Yeah, it has been pretty bad. Hey, Carlo. Yeah, Carlo. I had my Snetterton rant earlier. My problem with it is that it looks like something you'd make for a Scalextrics track, which is the things you have as kids, and the controller, and you make the car go around on the electrics, like. Well done, Serge. Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't already. Every like is 1 extra horsepower for this slow old P-Cup. It's not really the car that's slow, is it? To be honest, it's me. I might be the problem. God, it just washes out forever around there. You have to be careful of that. really wait for the tyres to come up to temperature. Right, I'm not a good enough Porsche Cup driver to know where I'm losing 4 seconds. Hey, Billy. Yeah, doing good, mate. Hope you had a good stream earlier. You're avoiding it like COVID. I quite enjoy Zandvoort, mate. I quite enjoy Zandvoort.
37.665.
I'm enjoying it more in the Porsche Cup than I have done in anything else recently. Actually, it was a lot of fun in the Super Formula Light. I did race it a couple of times in the Super Formula Lights like 4 weeks ago. That was really good. Be slightly later on the brakes into that one. I think I only came on just as you were finishing, mate. Must have been. Can't have been. Yeah. Can't have been on for more than a couple of minutes after you finished. So I opened up Twitch and saw you were online. But I think, yeah, timing's wise. No worries, mate. Hey, Adam. Yeah, mate, I'm good. I'm good.
36.288. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Happy to be back streaming. Happy to be back racing. Hate that car. I can't. Turn 3. Despite how cool it is, just never been able to get my head around in like any car. And come up with a consistent line that I like. There's going to be a lot of people going off there lap 1, by the way. Like, it's easy to say my tyres should be screaming at every corner. Actually making that happen, though, is a lot harder. Because it gets scary the more they scream. I do want to run some TCR. I'm just not. I'm not a huge lover of Snetterton as a track. Like, I want to run TCRs. I'm just not sure how much I want to drive around Snetterton. That's the problem. Just clipped the dirt a little bit with my rear left, I think. Just noticed how much ABSing I'm doing. It's definitely not okay. I think my problem with Snetterton is I just find it a little bit boring. Like, there's a couple of, like, interesting bits to it. I think the last 2 corners, is it bomb hole, like the sweeping right-hander, and then I don't know what the sharp left is called. That's quite like. That's kind of interesting. And requires a little bit of thinking. But otherwise, I just find it a little bit boring. Yeah, you find it fun, yeah. Yeah, just tell me enough that it is actually fun, and it'll. I will start to believe it. I will. I am going to do some TCR there this week. Whether it's today or Friday, I definitely will. I've been really enjoying the TCRs recently. That was mega deep. Really, really been enjoying TCRs recently. Oh dear. Earlier on the brakes. This race server kicks off in 3 minutes, by the way. For anyone who's had enough of watching me make an absolute mess out of flying laps. Oh, the corner before...
36.866.
Do you mean the left at the end of the back straight? Or do you mean the, like, really sharp right? I can't even remember. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a look at the Snetterton. Hang on. No more practice is going to make me any quicker now. It looks like a knob, does it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does. It does look a lot like that, doesn't it? Does the 200 version cut off here? And you just go straight down the straight? Because this inside bit can kind of do one. This is the... And then the 200 just cuts here, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that is the better version. This whole... This is just like corners for the sake of corners. Oh, yeah. Brondite, so bomb hole... Oh, no, so not bomb, yeah. Bomb hole, Coram, Murray's, I think is a cool corner section. Nelson's a pain in the ass, and I always make a mess out of that corner. But I don't know, it's just a bit of a boring track. Hey, Chris. It's just a little bit of a boring track. Well, as always, I'm neither slow nor fast, so we'll have a race with someone. We'll have a race with someone. Come on, race server, kick off. Any second now. Yeah, it's literally that, Carmo. It is, and I'm going to guess here, but I'm pretty sure it was a World War II airfield. Like basically every UK racetrack was. But Bombhole, yeah, the apex of it, there is a bit like there's a crater in the apex basically. So you That's the bomb hole. Bang average is a pace to chase. Yeah, I mean, bang average is better than bad, so I'll always take bang average. Hey, LJ. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I know I've been a bit terrible with sticking to the schedule and getting stuff out recently, but I appreciate you all turning up and hanging out, as always. Like I always say, I enjoy this because of you guys. Like, it's fun just chatting shit and racing. Yeah, I did, Andy, yeah. If you have a look at the track map, it looks like one. This mic arm gets more and more precarious every single time I use it. Set one off themselves. I mean, it is entirely possible that there was a little hole there that no one could be bothered to fill when they made the racetrack, so they decided to just give it a name like that. Am I actually the #1 driver? Oh my god.
Okay.
That's the pressure that I don't want. It was nothing exciting, Paul. It was just a bit of e-learning stuff. So, like, online courses with slideshows that people do. But they're always an absolute pain in the ass to do. They always take ages because you need, like, every single slide has to be an individual voice file. So if like the one I did last week, like I genuinely had to make, like, create, record, edit hundreds of voice files and, like, label them up all correctly and stuff and get it sent off, and it's just an absolute ball ache. Like, absolute ball ache. Hey, Ian. Hey, and over, Matt. We're starting off with a bit of P-Cup, mate. For better or for worse. That'll be a truly terrifying day, won't it? It was nothing as exciting as GCSE, sadly. It was like, it was corporate e-learning. So, like, training videos that you get at work, which you don't really watch, you just kind of guess the multiple choice questions at the end. That's basically what I was doing. If you've ever worked in a pub or a restaurant or anything, like a big chain one, you will have done a food safety or like a health and safety, fire safety kind of presentation. It's that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the one, Ian. I wasn't quite what I was referring to, but clearly that's the one you're most familiar with, so. Exactly, Karma. It pays the bills, mate, and considering the way the voiceover industry is going at the moment, anything that pays the bills is good work in my books.
Green
Okay.
flag, green flag.
I mean,
Okay,
theoretically, I should be the
third
fastest
lap.
driver in this split. The reality is going to be very different, but... see what we can do. Just anything close to a respectable quality lap, George. Please stick in. Thank you, front end, for considering to touch the track. Feels like there's a lot of patience required around Zandvoort in the Porsche Cup, which is probably where I'm going wrong, but... .137. I have absolutely no idea what kind of lap times I was doing. 136, 135, okay. 135s.
One more lap.
I don't think I'm anywhere near a 135. Oh, that's a lie.
5.815.
It's just the wrong line. It just has to be the wrong line. I can't consistently get it to the back end to not spin out. Taking the high line. Come on, stick it in.
What just happened? Ben, you can't mount me. That's not okay.
XI Webster, thank you very much for resubscribing that Prime, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a bad missed apex. I don't think I had much more to give than that.
You have about one lap.
It was kind of messy, but...
All right, there's the checkered flag.
It's alright, it just looks like P1 has just put a 1 second gap on the entire field. And then I'm only 3/10 off P2, so... And if there's anything I know about Porsche Cup, half the people ahead of me will be hot lappers, so they won't be able to race. And probably won't make it through the first 5 laps. So that would be more freebies. Was he cooking? Is a 34.3 stupid, is it? A little more gravel than you can take. How stupid is it, Eddie? Well, it can't be that fast, can it? Yeah, I know the F1s have car mode, but this is hardly an F1 car. No, yeah, I don't think it has. It doesn't have the downforce, and the back end was so loose as well. He made slightly better use of the track at turn 1. Definitely quicker out turn 1 than I was. Oh, interesting. He went higher. I don't think that's better. I don't know. He came out in 3rd, though, so... Oh, that was calm race. It's good fun, Andy. I like Zandvoort. It's a good track. %2 off pace. It's not bad at all. It is Paro. I think it's probably about 10 years old now, mate. But it is indeed. The main issue is my brake. Oh, yeah, I know it's all over the place. I know that completely. Okay. Wish me luck, chat. If you haven't already, please do go and press that like button for me.
529.
It is the easiest thing you can possibly do to support the channel. Counter-Strike, Eddie. Though I did used to play a lot of League as well, but it was Counter-Strike. I got very into Counter-Strike for a good few years. I spent far too much money gambling on it as well. Cheers, Goss Jam. Okay.
Waiting on the final car.
Starting P5, gaining 50 iRating. Anything, we can keep it at that, that'd be perfect. If we could not lose any safety rank, that'd be ideal. I'd like to return to the heady days of over 3. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The absolute worst.
Green flag, green flag.
I used to be one of them as well, though, mate.
Car right. Clear on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Thank you.
We got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
So anyway, what do we want to talk about, chat? How's everyone's week going? Not actually that far off, to be fair. And as long as I've got a rear wing, which it definitely feels like I do, there is always a chance. There is always a chance.
Tall Paul 1987 says no stream for 2 weeks. 35 minutes of practice to then get spun turn 1 lap 1. We are so back.
Yep. Some things never change, do they, mate? Some things never change. This never happened in Scale Electrics. You weren't pulling the trigger hard enough then, mate.
9. Slow car ahead. Car stops on the right. Go left.
This is exactly how Scale Electrics used to go.
Slow car ahead. Car stops on the right.
Someone done a Lewis Hamilton.
It's alright, why people went downstairs? No?
Well, I'm up 3 places, so we're making improvements.
Car stops on the right. Go left. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Okay, David's an absolute muppet. Good to know. Good to know David's an absolute muppet. Yeah, the Scale Electrics was basically spinning tops. Exactly. It was all about building ramps and seeing how quickly you could fire your Scale Electrics into the wall, or how far you could get them to jump. That's what a lot of my Scale Electrics time was spent doing. Never actually racing properly.
.651.
Well, we've got a race at least. At least I'm still having fun. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about having fun. We don't have to win all of them, chat. David seems like someone who might be interested in moving under braking. Sound like we're trying to sell him a multi-level marketing scheme or something. .132. That was your fastest lap of the session. Clear. I'm here, David. You cannot drive through me.
Car stopped ahead. Car right. Clear on the right.
Is it a Rexy livery? Is that the one that he's using? Does that count as a Rexy livery even though it's not a hypercar?
You got it. Slow car on the right. Go left.
Kept it alive. Kept it alive, that's all that matters. David, stop touching my back end.
They're showing us the black flag.
Well, that was stupid. Necro Dogs, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to Deck Chair Racing. My name is George. This is the Deck Chair. I'm glad you've enjoyed the race, mate. Glad you want to stick around. So it's been a little intense for reading chat so far. I'm not ignoring you all, I promise.
Car on your left.
Big time charm, there we go.
Still there. Still there. 36.94. Car stopped ahead. Clear.
David, can you stop ramming my backside in, please?
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
Jesus
Stuck it to me?
fucking Christ. No, David Fravel. Wow, that was scary.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear. We've got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
Jesus Christ, this race.
Go left. Go left. Go
I
left.
feel like Manuel came across me a little bit there, but I probably should have just braked earlier anyway. What I really wanted to do...
That's the dive for.
What I really wanted to do was slot in behind Manuel and follow him through past David.
Diving like that. Wow.
38.194.
But quite obviously that didn't happen.
Bro. Hey, you're so stupid.
Wow.
Ah, there's that little back end loss going into that.
I get you another one, mate.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1 second.
God, this thing is sliding everywhere now.
The leader just did a 35.828.
I mean, they look closer and closer to each other each day, Dave.
.772.
Just need to just trail off a bit more brake into turn one. Not again. Feels like it's the being in the middle of the track going into 3. Where the problems come from. Yeah. Definitely, the rear end downforce is lacking. It is all or nothing for P15, Dave. That is how it works.
Man, you don't watch your fucking mirrors.
The car in
Just turn in.
P16 just set the fastest lap. 34.952. 37.132.
That's the line I wanted.
Car on your left.
There we go.
You can try and make it.
Clear, left
You,
side.
I can see
Clear
it.
on the left.
Dude, I was decided.
That's the line that I wanted to turn 1.
I did not even get 4 X for that. Only complex. You would get 4 X when you hit him on the side.
Oh, lordy, lordy. A little bit messy. Come on. Right, I actually got 2 seconds to read chat now.
36.519.
Are you an LMU driver, are you normally, Dave? For me, the attraction of iRacing will always be the variety. Like, just being able to drive so many different series and different cars and stuff. It's the main reason I've never bothered committing to LMU. There's just so much to
Thanks for the love that I made.
do in iRacing. Especially the dirt stuff as well. Like,
Car stop on the left.
I think a lot of people
Stop on the
don't
right.
like.
Go left. There's an
Oh, there's
incident
David.
behind.
Like the dirt road racing and iRacing is absolutely fantastic. And I feel like people really don't make the most of it as an option.
.041. New fast flat for you.
I mean, iRacing doesn't look bad. I was iRacing in VR yesterday. And I was really surprised by how good iRacing looks. I feel like it probably doesn't get the credit it deserves. But in VR, I was really impressed. And I wasn't even running it on that high settings in VR either. Yes, exactly, Paul. Yeah, I remember playing. I think it was Formula One World Championship or like Formula One '98 or something. It was called on my Nintendo 64. And if you want to talk about bad-looking racing games, they do get a lot worse than iRacing. Oh yeah, the netcode is frustrating. Like
35.964. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Well, that was stupid.
there's no denying that. That's a surprising one, but Juan Montoya,
Car stop on the right.
thank you very much for subscribing.
Car stopped ahead.
I assume you've subscribed because the racing you're seeing here is
Clear on the left.
just as good as it was in your day. In fact, you will have been in my Nintendo 64 Formula 1 game. Fairly sure. Yeah, you were, yeah. Juan Pablo. Not yet, KBK. You might not be awake yet, though. We've got 5 laps left yet. I might struggle to make it for this LMP3 race, actually.
.658. We can move up.
Don't know if we can, Jim. 7 seconds off the guy ahead. And it's got quite hot in here now, and I'm kind of losing concentration a little bit. Oh, okay.
The leader consider 35.2. You got a slow car on the right.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
To take a big chunk out of the guys ahead over that lap. I wonder if they've
You're gaining on the car in
been
front.
doing a lot
The
of
gap is
fighting. I know
4
Dave had a
seconds.
crash.
No boy, why the fuck did you run in the back of me?
But even the cars ahead have taken a second out of. There might be time yet for positions. Looks like 3 positions will be in iRacing games, so
6.198.
Other lap or what the fuck your name is, I'm reporting.
you gotta respect his honesty. It's just uncouth.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dave.
Car stopped on the right. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.2 seconds.
They're still crashing all over the place, aren't they? I don't think Rene's going to be an iRacing gain. I think we're going to do one more past him. Ah, that's a bad spin.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
That's an annoying spin. Just pushing it too hard.
Car on your left. 48.124. Clear on the left.
Excuse me.
Car right. Clear. Right side. Clear. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1 second.
Looks like I think I locked up quite badly. Well, I'm back behind Dave again. I have no idea what happened around me there. It looked like two cars lost it. Guy on the inside just spin on his own.
Two left to go.
And then someone went really deep into turn one. This car is going to look like an absolute fucking state by the time we get it back, by the way. This is just absolutely battered. Well, I don't think I'm going to gain safety rating.
36.894.
If I had to guess, I think 14 incident points might be a few too many. Just a couple too many. Flight sims? I can't afford flight sims.
What just happened? Ben, you can't mount me. That's not okay.
Yeet.
God, again, I did the same thing. Yeah, Van. Yeet indeed, mate. Thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime. Appreciate that, mate.
White flag, white flag.
This poor car has seen some shit in the last half hour, hasn't it?
37.003.
Yeah, but it's not just buying Microsoft Flight Sim, is it? It's also then buying the simulator and stuff, the equipment to do it. Because I'm not doing it without, you know, if I'm going to do Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm going to do it
Two
properly.
laps of fuel.
Like, I want a joystick, I want pedals. Pilot uniform is essential as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, who's going to buy the pilot hat? I don't think you've thought this through at all. This was an absolute mess, chat. I apologise for everything that happened in this race. What's DCS?
Motherfucker, I will report
right.
you.
Go left.
Bitch. Can't overtake, then you fucking drive off.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
It's steering angle, Van.
Okay, we'll get him next time.
It is steering angle. Oh, that was fucking messy.
How do you mean accident? You just forgot to brake. I fucked up my whole race.
God, that was messy.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
Kaz.
almost ran into me too. Where did you? Wait. What did
That's called overtaking on the inside, you know, and you don't watch your...
Hey,
To the left, I'm already there, but you won.
Go report. Nobody cares.
Cheers, Eddie.
It's a game.
Take it easy, mate.
Yeah, I will record and send the report. It's okay. I don't give a shit.
People pay for this, so you drive like you have some fucking sense.
No.
You need to watch him drive.
Oh my god.
It's an accident.
No, I can't.
No,
I'm
there's a lot of
not doing
aggression.
flight sim
Yeah,
stuff
you
as
guys
well.
just can't be patient. If you're patient, give it one lap. God damn.
Go watch the race.
As much as I appreciate the offer, Dave.
And if you fuck up, go off the track. Own it. Stay out of the way. Let everybody else keep going. Don't fuck it up for everybody else. And if you're
I hit him from behind. My brake didn't hold. That's it. Or he broke too hard. Go check it.
They're showing us
That's
the
not
black
my fault.
flag.
You cannot
Well,
break
that was
your fucking
stupid.
car. So you have
Eddie,
Not my
thanks for
fault you
subscribing on
broke too
YouTube,
hard.
mate. That's so annoying. It's got so much space inside him as well. Jesus, I took a beating in there. She wasn't in as bad condition as I thought it might be. Oh, look, if I was going to use it, Dave, I would say yes, like absolutely. But it doesn't feel right taking it if I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean? Is this just me losing the back end? It is. I was trying to see where my other incidents were, but I can't remember who they were with. This is just me spinning. I will do, Dave. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Oh, that was a mess of a race, but we can only go up from there at least, so. It can only get better. How much did I lose? Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I need some safety rating, chat. No, I'm thank you, Zyber, as well, but yeah, I won't get use out of it, mate. I won't get use out of it. Right, TCR's at Snetterton. TCR's at Snetterton. How many people have been? I mean, I'm going to sign up anyway because I want to give it a go. And it's in 15 minutes, so Kit, why not? And this will give me plenty of time to get in for GTEs in Mexico as well at 4 o'clock. Let's have a look. How many people signed up for the 2 o'clock GTE race? Where are we? Where are we? GTE Sprint. It's still going. Jesus, only 2 people signed up for the race server for the 2 o'clock GTE race. We'll see what the 4 o'clock one looks like. I want to do the GTEs at 4 o'clock, but if there's like no one racing it, then I'll do something else instead. It's always worth a go, Chris. Always worth a go. Dave, I've been loving the Lambo. I've been absolutely loving the Lambo recently. It is really, really, really good. When I drive it, I really enjoy it, which is saying a lot. Yeah, GT. Oh, there's a chance of rain, and it's in Mexico, so it's just not. It's not getting the sign-ups at the moment, but. Yeah, I would have loved last week. Road Atlanta, I bet, was absolutely wicked. I do have a VR headset and controllers at the moment, Zyber, so maybe. GT might be a weekend job, yeah. Maybe this week. Right. I should really change that. Hang on. Hang on a second. That's better. There we go. Now we got this month's car. This is not LMP3 fixed. No, this is TCR open. Don't encourage them, Matt. Don't encourage them. Proto challenge at Nerves Combined. You know, I really thought about it. I was genuinely... Earlier, I was looking at the options for races. And I was like, you know what, I really fancy doing some prototype stuff. And I thought about the hypercars. And then I realised it was Nürburgring combined. And I was like, you know, I can't drive fixed hypercars on the Nürburgring combined. That's going to end so badly. They gave the BMW a what 1 star is in pace or 1 star is in drivability? What's the star for? Well, that rating system needs some information. Drivability? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite glad I didn't sign up to do it then. There's the bomb hole, by the way, for everyone who was wondering why it's called bomb hole. Okay. So this is going to be quite a large slowdown, I think.
You cut the cord, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Actually, not as big as I thought it was going to be. That might be quicker. LMP2 probably would have been fun, actually, yeah. I quite enjoy the fixed LMP2 as well. I think since that first week where it was at, where was it? It was at Interlagos. LMP2 was at Interlagos. And I'd never driven it before. And I've never driven it since, actually. And I did 2 races. I think I finished first and second. Oh, that's way too much brake, George. Way too much brake. Those front tyres to cool back down a little bit again. Just need everything to cool back down a little bit again.
Interlagos is a fantastic track. I'm always more than happy driving absolutely anything at Interlagos. It's always good fun. Let's have one more little spin. Not literal spin.
Hey, George, I heard you like simulator.
Sorry, I was driving through the grass and I couldn't hear you. What was that again?
I've heard you're getting into flight simulators, right?
For God's sake. Is that you, Carmu?
Yeah.
Okay. Earlier on the brakes. Earlier on the brakes. Come on. I think the last time I drove this was in the F3s, maybe. So this might take a little bit of getting used to. Let's just be sensible for a little bit. Why am I all over the place in this setup? Hang on. I'm on Grid and Go's not safe setup. I think I might change to Grid and Go's safe setup because I haven't got enough practice time to be comfortable there. As always, overestimating my abilities. Okay. Let's hop over to the safe setup. The Logan means have been fantastic. Yeah. The Dacia, the Dacia, whatever you want to call it, was absolutely fantastic. The M3 Touring was by far the best looking car of the weekend, though. As funny as the Dacia was. Yeah, the shagging wagon. That thing did look absolutely incredible. Okay, this already feels more my level, shall we say. This is actually drivable for me. Still kind of getting used to the Audi. It feels like it drives a lot differently to the Honda. What were they called? What were they called? The 90s style DTM cars? They were they had a class of their own. I can't remember what it is, but it races elsewhere as well. We have to be slower around Coram. It's going to have to be slower around Coram. Were they Class 1 Tourers, were they? Is that what they were called? Okay. Yeah, the HWA race, that's it. How have I just completely... It's been 2 weeks, I've just completely forgotten how to drive a car. I just feel like I've completely lost the ability to use my feet. What, you mean incredibly fast test laps that you did, Ian, yeah? The Lambos were going really well as well, weren't they? But the Lambos were doing absolutely fantastically. It was a little disappointing they couldn't hold it together. So need to be a bit more careful through bomb hole. Okay, a little early on the brakes in Murray's. Oh, that was what it was.
1.076. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I mean, even with the bop, they were still quick. Bad job of getting it stopped. Right, this could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Yeah, the doing the bop after quali seems like a really odd choice. Especially with a 24-hour race. Like, as long as you're... You know, there or thereabouts.
Go right.
In quali.
Especially in that top class, like, as you know, as long as you're in the top
1.086.
4 cars or something, then you're not going to be in too horrible a position, are you? The soft isn't in... Actually, no. That's where you're wrong, Zyber. The soft is in my favour because of that. The soft is in my favour. Because it means even if I finish badly, I'm still going to gain iRating. Maybe. Hey, Stu. Good afternoon, mate. I think I'll probably gain iRating, to be honest, over there. Yeah, won't lose as much, exactly. And that's all that matters, really. It's 14 cars. I'm actually the 4th highest rated driver as well. Excellent. Oh, the soft is actually less than my iRating is. Okay, well. What do you mean by... Devin, what do you mean by IRFFB? I don't use, like, I don't use any other force feedback program. I use iRacing's in-game force feedback. Myra, yeah. It means Marvin's. Okay, yeah, Marvin's. No, I don't use Marvin's. When they, when I changed wheel... So when I changed wheel from my Thrustmaster T300 to the VRS DFP15, I uninstalled it because I just wanted to see what it was like. And to be honest, I couldn't even really tell the difference. Like, not using it and using it. And it's just one less program to run. It is reflexes of a cat, yeah. Dead cat even, yeah. I don't know what the IRFFB is, but I just use do you mean iRacing's? Oh, I go back longer than that, Kaz. I was a SOAS fan, mate. I can't even remember. It's so long ago, I cannot even remember who was in that League of Legends lineup. But it was like the first season of the LCS. I think the European finals were held at Wembley Arena. Like a crowd of 15,000 or something. And I went with a friend to watch it, and that was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Yellow Star and Reckless, yeah, God. That corner is absolutely fucking horrible, I gotta say. Feels so slow.
solid start to my first flying lap.
Green,
think
green,
you'll agree.
green.
They are an
Okay,
esports
here comes your
organisation,
first
Chris.
time lap.
They're just an esports organisation. They have had very successful League of Legends and Counter-Strike teams in the past. I don't know if they still are successful or not. Kind of neither scene I really follow anymore, so. Oh, that's an off track. Okay, good. It's alright, second lap's the fast one. What, on your lap time, Andy?
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
A 1:45? Is that throwing shade? Oh my god, that curb. No. A 39? 38? I don't know how many practice laps he did, which kind of makes it difficult. What do you mean? What do you mean, yeah? You beat me on my second lap. Okay, fantastic. Good job, mate. Well done. God's sake. Okay, I'm very slow at the moment. Which I know you lot won't be that surprised to hear. See if we can at least knock a little bit of time off.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
So I need to get sub 2 minutes, really, to be anything near something approaching competitive. Ah, that was really bad. Carmu's gone sub 2 minutes. That is disappointing.
There's the flag. It's over.
Yeah. Track map looks like cock and balls. Yes. It is very unfortunate. Well, I found half a second there. Okay, I found another half a second in that corner. Apparently, I actually just did a really terrible job of qualifying. Even has veins. Ian, that's far too descriptive. Can we appreciate, by the way, I was just looking through my stream recent events, which comes up with all the subs and stuff. Or the Twitch subs and members and, like, YouTube subscribers. And I think I was talking about Formula 1 in 1998. Juan Montoya subscribed, and I don't think he said a single word in chat. Didn't want the bot telling me off. Don't say that, Rich. Don't take it away from me, mate. Come on. Good luck, everyone. Have a good race.
The estimated SOF is 1,550.
All right.
Good luck.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
Yeah, I think actually
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
incident points of any variety would be quite bad. After my 14 incident points in Porsche Cup in the last race. It might actually be a good thing if I sign up for GTEs in Mexico and no one else signs up. That might actually be safer. Okay. Thanks, Zyber. I am trying, mate. I was over 3. I was at like 3.4 2 weeks ago. And then things went badly. I can't quite remember what happened, but some bad things happened. Alright, here we go. Hit that like button if you want to see me pass all these cars off the start.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow. It started so well.
Clear.
It started so well, and then it wasn't starting well.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. Stay on the right. Still there. Clear.
I just had nowhere to go, and then I tried to get on the power again too aggressively. Not the 4X I wanted.
There's an incident ahead.
Not the 4X I wanted at all. That's a bold move, Cotton. From Jan Fisk. Leave it in third, I think. No, Ian. ABS, but no traction control. You have to use the clutch off the start. You have to let the clutch out slowly. Or not be going full throttle if you don't have a clutch. The best thing to have is a second clutch paddle and just set it to like 30% or whatever you want. Not the 4X you wanted, but is it the 4X you deserved? I mean, probably, friends, yeah.
13.182.
Probably. Jesus. Oh, it's not Jan Fisk, it's Jake Fisk, sorry. Really attacked that exit, didn't he?
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Fair play to him. Go on, Okamu's. Apart from the top two, no one's run away, have they? No one's disappeared into the sun. I mean, the top two really have. The top two are checked out by like 10 seconds already.
Go right.
It's a real workout for the front tyres, that corner. Any kind of just like too much throttle and you just disappear off the edge.
1.739.
It's a good little chain here. It's like Carmu might just be starting to run away a bit. Alejandro, it's Carmu in chat. Just pulling a little bit of a gap. It's alright, we'll liven up GTEs later, don't worry about that. We will liven up GTEs later. There is a chance of rain as well, Paro. Which is obviously part of the reason it's not been very popular. Because people don't like racing in the wet, but I definitely want to sign up for the 4 o'clock one. So if anyone fancies racing in an hour's time in GTE,
59.495. That was your fastest lap of the session.
then now's your time to get practicing. This looks like the fast
Right
lane.
side. Still there. Keep to the left.
Got decent
Still
overlap
there.
on him.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
There we go. Okay, back where I started. Now let's move forward. Oh dear. Got a bit lost there. Honestly, the Twitch bots, man.
Always coming up with new ways to
There's an incident ahead.
share the name of their site. Oh, that was naughty.
Car right.
Karma really got shafted there.
Clear.
Ooh, he killed me.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
I don't think that was just an incident. Be gone, bot.
0.668. You're in 4th position.
Worth a try in. Jesus. I reckon that might be another World War II crater on the inside of Turn 1. That is a massive hole, which I've not explored with quite such enthusiasm before. Come on, Jakey. Come to me. More curb than I wanted.
The leader's fitting now. Car right. You got a slow car on the left. Still there, hold your line. Car 2 is up the front. Clear on the right. We are where we expected to be. Left side, slow car ahead. Still there. Clear on the left.
Cheers, Rui.
Unbelievable.
0.294. Right side, clear on the right.
I'm sorry.
Wasn't your fault. It was just the back marker decided to stop on the racing line.
Still there, hold your line.
I saw that.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still got a race to do.
Right side, clear on the right.
Feel like I got a little bit distracted. There is definitely still a race that needs doing here.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear. The leader is running 56.97.
That's how Rui wants to race, then that's how we'll race, I guess. Yeah, Paro, there'll be a stream on Friday, mate. There will be a stream on Friday.
0.252.
What's the elevator pitch for TCRs? Tight, wheel-to-wheel racing. really, really rewarding, like skill-wise. Like the difference between the top guys and everyone else, you can really see it because they are so much better than everyone else. And it's also fun to drive front-wheel drive cars sometimes, rather than having to just do rear-wheel drive all the time. Nice having to do a different driving style. Yeah, that is true, yeah. Slower than GT4s, but don't feel like they're trying to kill you constantly, which is nice. Come on, Rui. He's much quicker than I am through here. Reed is much braver. I don't think I can do the line he is. Not with confidence anyway, not without spinning out.
59.003. New fastest lap for you.
Yeah, I enjoy driving the Clio, but the problem with the Clio is always actually finding a race. Because unless you can race in the soft time slots, it's just impossible to find a race in the Clios.
Right side.
Got him.
Clear on the right.
That's the mind punt. That's the mind punt. You love to see it. He really went to block me on the inside there, didn't he? And the funny thing is, if he tried to do that block and I actually went for that move, all he would have done is killed both of us. And it would have been the end of both our races. Yeah, very fun if you do get a race, yeah. But that's it, even in PCC, like, I don't want to be the only person driving a car in a multi-class
57.662.
race.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session. You're pulling away from the car behind.
I want to be
The gap
racing
is
other people, not just...
1.5 seconds. You're back in 4th position.
Not kind of racing on my own. Yeah, I should have gone for the safer setup to start with. I was also I was trying to drive the TCR like a Porsche Cup as well, which was never going to work. But then I remembered that it's actually a different car to the Porsche Cup, and it needs driving slightly differently. And now I'm kind of getting somewhere. Done the fastest lap of the not 4K guys, which is nice.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
I think the TCRs are great fun. I understand some people don't like front-wheel drive, but they're missing out. It really does require a very different driving style. I thought the Honda was more stable, but I've not driven the Honda. No, I have driven the Honda on the new tyres.
57.438. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, this feels like it rotates a lot quicker. I feel like I had to be really patient with the Honda. But in terms of rotation, this feels like it has... It wants to turn more. Whereas the Honda at times, you try and turn it, and it was just not having any of it at all. Oh, what a frustrating mistake. What a terrible time to make it as well. Literally, as I was talking about how nice this thing is to rotate. Just going... Just the laziest spin. I hit the brake. That was a mistake. I should never have hit the brake. Should have just put my foot down and gone. Front wheel drive, it starts spinning. Just put your foot down. Let it pull you out of it. And I didn't do that.
54.905.
Just pushing the braking zone too much.
Flag,
That second to last corner as well.
.937.
I need to figure out how pit stops work in
What was
iRacing
that?
and auto fueling. What for, Dave?
Okay, here goes. What is it?
I mean, they're relatively simple, mate. The auto fuel calculates how much fuel you need for the rest of the race, based on how much you've been using, plus the margin that you set. Is it margin? What do they call it? Let me get my... Yeah, so if you have auto fuel ticked, it'll automatically work out how much fuel you need for the rest of the race, and then add your margin to it, which by default is set to 1 lap. If you need more than that for the rest of the race, then it'll just fill the tank up all the way. And then, depending on the car you're in, depends on whether you can do fuel and tyres at the same time. Some cars will allow you to change your tyres and fill up on fuel at the same time. Some won't. It's the same across series though, so like all the GT3s follow the same rule. All the hypercars follow the same rule. All the touring cars follow the same rule. That was a good race. I enjoyed that race. TCRs at Snetterton, I take it back. Snetterton might be quite fun in TCRs. That was good.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Once I remembered how to
Great
drive...
job, you did
Once I
really
remembered
well.
how to drive a touring car as well, it was better. Has Snetterton ever been sunny? No. Not once Not once in the history of Snetterton has it ever been sunny. Every time I race this track in iRacing, it looks exactly like this. And every time I've seen it in real life, it looks the same as well. Alright, do you want to see me running into the back of this guy at the start? I should have gone right. There was space for me to go right. Oh, he said sorry. I don't mind it. I just find Snetterton boring normally, but I think in the touring cars that was actually really good. I really enjoyed that in the touring cars. Yeah, that's it, Mark. It's got to be the right car. I think I've driven it in so many cars where I've been like, that's just... like, it's just rubbish. Oh, no, don't do it. That wasn't that bad, actually. There are a lot of people lazy spinning. I want to see what happened to Carmu. When did he get ploughed off the track? Here it is, I think. Oh no, that's not it. I enjoyed it in the... I did it in the 1600s recently. That was quite good. It's just cars off the track everywhere. Ah, here it is. This is Carmu getting absolutely obliterated. Oh, he just gets on the grass and loses control. That's a sad one. Oh yeah, LMP3. When was that at Snetterton? Because I've definitely done... oh, it's this week, isn't it? I've done it before at Snetterton. And it's been good fun. Give me safety rating, please, Jesus. For once in my life. Okay. I think it's GTE time. It's time to get some practice laps in the GTE. We're gonna send out some positive thoughts and try and encourage people to sign up for the GTE race. There's a lot of people in practice, which is a good sign. That was it, wasn't it, Drew? Maybe not. I quite liked it, Mogo Tyler. Sorry to say. I quite liked Snetterton. I normally don't like Snetterton, but I quite enjoyed it in the TCR. That was good fun. Does anyone know if any of the GT3 series normally go to Snetterton, like IRL? Oh, with the Brit. No, I didn't see it, Drew. Because there's a few, like the British GT series, I would have thought. Castle Combe Stew, which is not in iRacing, unsurprisingly, because it is absolutely tiny. British GT goes there, yeah. I can't imagine that makes for good racing. It just doesn't sound good.
world's most chaotic racetrack. It's not that bad, Drew. Have you driven there, have you? Oh, for one of those. Oh, I've never been for... Actually, no, I have been for one of those days. I got driven around it in a aerial atom by the aerial atom European champion at the time. And it was absolutely terrifying. Don't know how much this is going to love hooking these curbs, but we'll give it a go. Wait for these tyres to warm up and then see how we're doing. Oh yeah, and like the adrenaline's absolutely fantastic. Like, it was incredible, but also like terrifying what this guy could do in it. Okay, be a lot later on the brakes than that. Yes, basically, Joe. God, this feels ponderous through the slow speed. Okay. I might do Kaz, because to be fair, I own 3 of them already at this point, so I've got like an iRacing Rookie Series video in the works at the moment. Like a mostly unbiased guide to iRacing's Rookie Series, which I've been working on for a while now. So that's going to be the first one to come out. But I might do a GTE one afterwards. Just need to get better on my brake pedal.
46.495.
I'm sure your wife is going to absolutely love that conversation. Okay, for some reason I thought they changed the off-tracks in the first chicane, but I don't think they have actually. I think you can still just drive it like it's a straight line, so... The Honker is very good. I think the BMW is the nicest to drive of the 3 that I've done so far. Certainly the most forgiving.
The honker I did love,
44.228. That was your
but it was
fastest
definitely
lap of the
unstable. The Corvette feels like a more stable version of the Ford, like it's got the same pointiness. Like it feels like you can really attack corners with it. But it's not trying to kill me quite as much as the Ford was. But yeah, the Beamer's, like Ian says, the Beamer is mega stable and looks really good as well, I think. It's about... Apart from the hypercar, it's the only good-looking BMW in iRacing. It's the only good-looking BMW based off an actual road car. Which I know some people are going to be offended by, but there we go.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 41.973.
That stadium section's so difficult.
43.228. New fastest lap for you.
I have been enjoying this Corvette, though. Oh no, I mean the iRacing BMWs, Mark, not the real life BMWs. Of the iRacing BMWs. Those two are the only good-looking ones. The M2 and the two M4s, I really don't like. Need to be so much later on the brakes there. Oh, it is an iRacing. Oh. I stand corrected. I apologise.
502.
I struggle to drive any car. It tells you which way the front is. It is. That is the good thing about the Corvette, is it does tell you which way the front is with that nice big arrow. To not miss skipping the first chicane. I see Aaron driving the Corvette as well. Be careful with that curb on the outside at the entrance. Oh yeah. Light up those tyres. Exactly, Chris. Keen hate that corner, man.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 41.59.
Absolutely hate that corner. Yeah, it's iOverlay, Joe, which is, it's free to use, but there's also a paid option if you want additional features, but the free one's got everything you need.
52.1.
And I really been enjoying the Corvette. It's a slightly more stable version of the Ford. It looks good, it sounds good. I really like the cockpit. The dashboard especially is very cool. I like the dashboard. But it feels really nice to drive. Very enjoyable. Would recommend. It is. Feels so stupid going so slowly in some of these corners in a GTE.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap.
Zyber, mate.
40.902.
I know that feeling. Some work is better than no work, mate. I just love how the GTEs drive. I love how all the GTEs drive.
43.757.
They feel so responsive. I mean, it feels so clear what they're doing as well. Like I can really feel the car through the wheels, so... Do you guys not like this track? I absolutely love this track. I think it's so fun to drive. Yeah, it's probably very car dependent, but I mean, every track is car dependent. Look at Snetterton that we just drove. I'm going to look at someone's onboard in a minute. I cannot work out what's going on in the stadium section.
43.07.
Hey, old man.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
It was a bit above his skill level. I can imagine in Peak Up especially, Joe, it was probably a little bouncy. Because you really have to take a lot of curb. I'm so slow through that section there, 6 and 7. Like, all these curves, the Porsche Cup is just going to be bouncing all over the place, I can imagine. That was better. Just overdid the rears a little bit in the middle of it and then cooled down on the exit of the final corner.
43.296.
Got to see, class, today what GT4 is good to start with. Whichever one you think looks coolest, mate. That would be my advice for you. Whichever one you think you're going to enjoy driving the most. They're all fine. All the GT4s are absolutely fine. They all drive in slightly different ways, but you're not going to end up with something that's completely undrivable. Personally, I think for the fixed setup series, in my experience, you want to avoid the Ford Mustang. I think the fixed setups for the Ford Mustang tend to be a bit undrivable. Not undrivable, but they're just very understeery. But that's personal taste. The one thing you will have to make sure you do is underdrive the car. Then go for the Porsche, mate. There you go. Go for the Porsche. Yes, go, Joe. Jacob, you know what? Quite a few people have spotted it, actually, mate. You're not the first one. You're not the first one. What you could do, if you want a more in-depth look at all the GT4s, is go and watch my mostly unbiased buyer's guide to iRacing's GT4s. Where I go into detail on how to drive them, the differences between each one, and give you my opinions on them. That's what I would do. Oh dear.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
And yeah, and I would also press like on the stream as well. And it will give you clarity over your GT4 choice. I really need to try and do an LMP3 race at Snetterton. It hasn't really lined up today. Maybe on Friday I'll try and get one done. Because they do look. It looks like a lot of fun.
They're showing us the black flag.
Well, that was stupid. That was better. Just got to be more patient in 11.
They're showing us the black flag.
Well, that was stupid. Is that my name is Muse? Thank you very much for following on Twitch. Welcome to Deck Chair Racing. My name's George. I'm glad you're enjoying me doing hot laps around Mexico and a GTE enough to subscribe. Really appreciate it. So subscribe, to follow. And I'm going to guess that's you on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube as well. Really appreciate that. Did I have an off-track in there somewhere? Oh, I did. Unbelievable. That is a horrible set of corners for a GT. The off-tracks around here are an absolute joke, by the way. Like the amount of the course that you can cut is absolutely ridiculous. Just a little squiggly. Hey, that one was legal. There we go.
42.299.
That's pretty good.
Flat for you.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I need to register. Let's go register, and then I'm going to do a quali run. Yes, Chris, do it, mate. Absolutely do it. What better use for a bonus? Do I need to... register? Okay. Let's put some... quali fuel on. The race is going to be wet now. Alright, next time I see her, I'll let her know, Chris. Don't worry. What's the objective, Carlo? A little bit annoying, you've got to ship it back spiked, but at least it's at least it's getting fixed. Yes.
You got a slow car on the left.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Go
Zyber.
right.
I can't make watching the stream into a job for you. Oh, that's a big lock-up. If I could, I would, mate, but sadly I haven't got that ability. How are you picking off tracks up around here, Aaron? Are you...
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
I don't think I could get an off track if I tried around here.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, what, on the outside? It is a bad one on the outside of that, actually. Wow, actually, I've got that one there.
Colt 40 says it as points Zyber. I have over 20k of them.
At some point, I will come up with something extra for you to do with channel points. I promise. I'll have a good idea of some sort.
43.378.
47.6 thousand. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah, it doesn't feel that safe to me, the T3 curb in this. And obviously I need to avoid the off track on the outside as well.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Really, man?
You really do have to try and cut everything around here, though. That's where the pace is. It's just difficult to do.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Oh. Bad lock-up.
.666.
Oh, this is mid-engine, whereas the Beamer's front engine, so I think it gets a bit. It's a little bit more forgiving in the front engine cars, I would imagine, or the only front engine car.
Fucking hell, Sykes!
GTP at Detroit next, perhaps. Disguised face emoji.
Disguised face emoji. Is that where it is next week? Is it spiked? Because it's at Nürburgring combined this week.
We expect light rain soon.
It's okay. If Aaron, if you're in chat, Aaron, it might be wet, so you might get lucky. I don't even know if I own Detroit. Is it the one that got released this season?
The street track. Jeff. That is unfortunate, mate. Oh, that was St. Petersburg. Okay. That's not a friendly
We
curb.
got damage on the front end. You're going the wrong way.
Thanks, Jim. Doesn't actually match the IRL circuit. Well, I could be tempted. I really wanted to do some prototypes today, but they've just not lined up in any way. I do own some Pete, yeah. I do own some Pete. For my sins. Just leave it in second, George. Not even worth going to first gear. Yeah, IMSA, that's what I thought was the problem. It's like, surely IMSA is not going to St. Pete. That would be absolutely mental.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel
Thanks
left.
for the membership, by the way, Spiked. I don't know if I said thank you or not, or if I was just laughing at your suggestion that I drive GTPs. But I appreciate the support, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, that's cool, Adam. That is very cool, mate. Oh, Zyber even, sorry. I misread who it was that sent that message.
Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Probably don't enter the pit lane like that.
10.
Yeah, but Long Beach is slightly bigger than St. Pete. St. Pete in a hypercar has got to be like a 50-second lap or something. Yeah, have you seen the have you watched the Carlos Sainz onboard of the Mad Ring? In a, what did he do it in? He did it in a Ford Mustang of some sort. But there was a Carlos Sainz on board of the Mad Ring, and it doesn't look fantastic. I thought with it being half street track, half like purpose-built track, they might be able to do a good job of it. But it really doesn't look great. Well, I think we've got a dry race. Yeah, looks like it should be dry the whole way through. God, the track temp is hot, though.
the track temp is 10 degrees hotter than it was in practice. This is going to be a little bit brutal, I think. I don't know, Aaron. Let's wait and see. It might be better than you're expecting. And with the track temperature this high, yeah, anything could happen. People are going to absolutely bin it around here. For turn 10, lift earlier, get on the throttle earlier. Okay, I'll give it a go, Sam.
Mateus, you're on wet.
Wet tires, yeah.
What are you telling him for? Could have been a freebie for all of us. Yeah, 16 drivers is alright.
I prefer wet here.
That has to be rage bait. God, it's even hot. The track's gone up another 2.5 degrees. .47.5 degrees now. This is like when you put Monza on as a test drive. And it's just always 1,000,000 degrees centigrade.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
There's so much more grip in this session than in practice.
It's surprising you say that because the track temperature is 12 degrees hotter now than it was in the practice I did.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
God. Alright, bank a lap. That's a really bad lockup. It's a really terrible lockup.
Muncher, what are you doing in wet tires, bro?
I love that people like genuinely offended this guy has wet tyres on.
One more lap.
Okay. Bad lap to start with.
44.488.
Bad lap to start with.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Ah. I mean, it's going to be better, but it's not going to be that much better. Didn't get turned in quick enough. Lost a lot of time there. Just too keen on the throttle. It's an improvement, but it's not great. Mate, look at that track temp. It's gone up another 1.5 degrees. This track gives me nightmares. Come on. It's not that bad, Garrett. Told you, Aaron, it's not going to be that bad. Mine were terrible. I had a horrible mistake on the first lap. I can't skip forward a lap anymore. I need to get turned in quicker for turn 2. I need wheels like this side, because at the moment I'm hitting it at its steepest point. I need to be getting further left, because that's unsettling the car. And this one I've missed by a mile. I should be right wheels should be here. That was loads of time gone. That is, it's so ponderous through there. Sounds good, this, doesn't it? Did you have more grip, did you? Maybe I'll let the lap temperature get in my head a little bit. Here as well, like here, should be cutting this curb, which then straightens up the next corner loads more. Not gone yet, just about to start. Just about to start. Just double check the weather. Okay, we're staying dry. Should be dry. Oh, YouTubers, we're 1 like away from 50. Surely there is one good soul over there who fancies pressing the like button.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. The estimated strength of field is 1,982. Pit road is closed right now.
Cheers, Robert.
Competitive
Thank
out
you,
there.
mate.
Head down, stay sharp.
I appreciate that. Track temp's dropped again because the sun's gone away. Well done, Rally. I'm proud of you. Thanks, man. Yep, hello to you too, Robert. Hopefully everyone's having a good
luck,
week.
everyone.
And to you, mate.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
GTEs are fantastic. Thanks, Tonna. Appreciate that, mate. You just got to wait for the tyres to come in, Aaron. That's got to be the solution. I should have gone for a wee before this race started, just saying.
Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
What was last... I completely missed last week. Daytona was surprisingly fun, actually. I was impressed by Daytona. As someone who never normally enjoys Daytona, I enjoyed it more than I was expecting. Alright, we appear to be single file. Was it Atlanta, was it, for GTEs? It does sound like a good combo. Was it Interlagos the week before that?
Catch up, 15 car.
Tyres aren't really holding temperature, so I'm going to stop with the weaving for now. And we'll wait until the back's straight before the... Oh, there we go. We're missing a car somewhere.
Catch up, 15 car.
I must have missed COTA week. I quite enjoy COTA, personally. We're missing P7 as well. He's way back.
Catch up, 15 car.
Anyone else on a no-stop strategy? I've only seen it done once before, to be fair, so that'll be a no from me.
I didn't even bother doing the maths, but it sounds like hard work.
It is a lot of fuel saving.
It's probably quite a good track for fuel saving, this, to be fair.
About to go green, stay focused.
Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, chat. I hope you enjoy. 45 minutes.
Post car is off.
Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. GTEs.
Green flag, green flag.
Why are they door banging already?
Car right. Clear.
Good luck, have fun, don't die. We'll try.
There's an incident behind.
So we had someone spin.
Sorry.
Increíble.
Jesus.
Right side.
¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado?
Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Careful on that dirty curb. See you, Mr. BMW. Fucker. I can't go anywhere. Damn it, how did I lose it there? Oh, we got some catching up to do now. Jesus Christ.
4.427.
Just feel like it went, and I didn't really know why. It's alright, chat, I can be quick. I can be quick. Everyone else is going to be fighting each other, so we've got clear air to push and catch up through. So let's start setting some purple laps, hopefully.
The track's hotter than my sister-in-law right now.
God's sake. It's been a short shift. Oh no, Aaron's got a meatball.
42.514.
Hey Adam. Yeah, I'll catch people. I'm confident catching people. I'm already closing the gap to the guys ahead, so... It's so deep into turn one. Oh, mate, that is painful.
Car stopped on the right.
Was it behind or from your front?
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 40.796.
I hate that stadium section.
absolutely hate that stadium section. I cannot.
42.456. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Cannot get through that stadium section quickly. It's not even slow, it's just like, I just don't feel like I can be consistent through there either. Okay. I'm basically matching the pace of the leaders.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Where is he? Where is he, Jim? Oh. Someone forget to do the fuel, maybe?
42.70.
Okay, lost time
The
now.
car behind you is pitting.
The curbs are brutal. The curbs are brutal. Alright, Jose, Kevin, let's be best friends. Let's just try and get round the track quickly.
Right side. Clear.
Interesting.
11 places up. Anthony, that is a mad start.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
Thank you, mate.
Why, George? Exact same mistake. Exact same mistake. I'm on that curb. It's the problem. Oh, that's so annoying. It's the same mistake. It's too much power while I'm coming off that curb, and I've just not got the traction for it, especially in first gear. It should either be short shifting. I either need to be short shifting or just being way more gentle with my right foot. It's just such a stupid mistake to make twice as well. Come on, George. Let's be sensible now.
The leader just did a 41.394.
Let's be sensible. Come on.
we go, that's better.
42.221. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Probably Joe, but I find it hard coming across the outside curb at the entrance to the last corner. I don't like how much it unsettles the car. I know it's quicker to do, but I just find it a little bit too dangerous personally.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 40.543.
Let's get into the 41s and I can really make dents on everyone ahead. I find it in every car, to be fair, Joe, around here. There's that entrance curb on the outside. I don't feel comfortable going over it. Like, I know it's quicker, but I really struggle with doing it with control.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 40.428.
Thank you.
There we go, that's a 41. That's better. Right. Same again, George.
41.869. That was your fastest lap.
That's, no, mate, I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. Always. One of these, I think, flashes. Thank you.
Car right, clear on the right.
feel like the stadium section is one of those bits of track where you'd really benefit from having triple monitors. Because I cannot see that apex and the tight left-hander at all. Getting better through that first chicane. Yeah, it does for a lot of people. It's got better. But I don't think they fixed it entirely. I think it had a memory leak when it first released. Because I had massive problems for a while. Where it just, I like dropped to like 20 FPS mid-race. And it become pretty much undrivable. Pushing it too much.
42.032.
A lot of people pitting.
The car behind you is pitting.
No, definitely not just a you thing, mate. Kevin is definitely here for the SR, by the way.
Stay on the left, clear.
That's the second time he's let me past. You know my answer to that question is yes, Ivor. Absolutely should drive the TCRs. Yeah, Paul is right. They take a little bit of getting used to.
You're in the top 10.
Like, you do have to, definitely have to spend time with them. But they are great fun. No, I think the curbs have always been these 3D curbs,
The
Aaron.
leader is running 41.327.
I think they've always been these 3D curbs. Those Red Bull curbs did catch me off guard when I first drove them after the change. But I'm fairly sure these have always been the same here.
1.8.
Oh, you parked it. Oh, dear.
Lap of the session.
Yeah, that's annoying, mate. Is that enough?
Left side. Clear on the left. We got damage on the front end.
Might have scared the hell out of him then. I got completely
The car
lost.
behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Pit box in 10.
Sorry if I scared you there, Jose. I got completely lost.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
30 seconds of optionals. That's not too bad.
Repairs are nearly done.
Oh, we're fueled already.
Go, go, go!
That was stupid. I just wasted a load of time doing 10 seconds of repairs when I didn't need to. I feel like this should quite easily be a one-stop race. Like, looking at how little I filled up then, I only needed like 7 litres or something like that. Oh, it's a big missed apex. Yeah, I think it is only like a couple of laps worth of fuel. I think you could easily save it if you wanted to. Oh dear, Casey's got no real wing.
11.97. Car on your left. Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Slow down. You got a penalty? We're cutting
There we go, I went
forward.
too close. Be interesting to see where I come out when everyone starts pitting ahead. There's obviously Matthias there who's already pitted.
I've got a lot of damage, George. I'll let you through.
42.889.
Cheers, Ewan.
The car in front has gone off. You got a slow car on the right.
It's not our race anyway, I don't think. Daniel, because he's not pitted yet. It's the guys ahead of him that I'm more interested in. Like the tyres are just starting to get a little bit sad. Not even trying to do that corner properly, George, are you? Come on. .176. At least with 6 incident points, this might actually be a safety rating game. Well, Relkin, you've clearly not been here for my streams, mate, because we've been doing a lot of GTE. Because it is a lot of fun.
Go right. Car right. Clear.
Yeah, those leaders I don't think have pitted yet. Which is why they've come up on us so quickly. They're just good fun, mate. They're just really nice cars to drive. They've got loads of grip. The lack of ABS means they're exciting.
41.025.
The racing tends to be really good. It's nice long races with a pit stop as well, which is fun. I'm getting a little bit stuck behind Daniel here.
Go right, go right.
Like the strategy involved, if you want to.
They're just fantastic. They're just great cars to drive. They look good. They sound good. Like, what's not to like? That Beamer is fast through the S's. Yeah, Gorbash has got it. It's GT3 but with actual downforce. It's nice.
Go down the outside, Anthony. I'll back off into turn 1.
Sorry, mate. Repeat that. I just couldn't hear my crew chief.
Go left, go left.
Ewan seems nice, doesn't he?
Appreciate it, mate.
Right side. Clear.
Oh, okay. To be fair to Daniel, he is also 2.4k, which is probably why he's quite quick. Or at least a contributing factor, anyway.
42.378.
Still people ahead who should be pitting. The two directly ahead have already pitted, but Kevin and P8 and people ahead of him. There's going to be cars that are going to have fuel. That was stupid. Johnny Randall, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to Deck Chair Racing. My name's George. Glad you've enjoyed the stream enough to subscribe.
There's an incident behind.
Oh no, did one of the leaders just go off? That is very bad timing if he has.
We are where we expected to be.
Don't give me a 2x for that. Come on, iRacing, please.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.9 seconds. 42.156.
Why are you going to do me like that?
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, the leader died.
You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Oh, he died. Oh dear. Yeah, no, he definitely towed to the pits. He definitely went to the pits.
Thank you.
So I don't know what happened to him, but he was gone. Cannot do that final sector to save my life.
43.542.
It is embarrassingly bad every time I go through that stadium. It should be on iOverlay's race control thing with all the incidents from the race and stuff. God, my tyres are going to be absolutely dead by now. They were already dropping down into 80% when I pitted earlier. Everyone's gone in now. Two of them. At least two of them in the pits are my relative.
The car in front is pitting. 41.947.
Oh, he's just come out. Is it Kevin, is it? Yeah. Like Kevin, my old friend, yeah. Tell you what, I can really tell I've not been on iRacing for like 2 weeks. I don't know about you guys, but I have felt rusty this stream. That's just such a silly
You've got
lockup.
about 5 laps of fuel.
Such a silly lockup. It's been a bit of a stinker, actually.
Anthony, when you flash by in a few corners, could you see how much is left of my rear end, please?
You've got wheel damage. The car in front is pitting.
I've been all over.
You're going to be honest, mate. I saw earlier you had nothing left.
Your rear wing is damaged. Might have lost some downforce. Watch for oversteer. 56.382. The leader just did a 42.915.
Yeah, that's not good news.
Honestly. Friday will be better. Friday I'm going to drive better. I promise. It's 11 incident points now, and I think 8 of those are from me just spinning.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
Which is obviously
Thank you,
just
Casey.
a silly mistake that I shouldn't be making.
Bro, you gotta tell me what kind of penalty is in pit stall.
Does anyone want to lead this race?
43.596.
Is that another P1 crash, is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Hopefully
just get it
that's
out
it,
on
Leeds.
the curve. I'm still P1, but I've lost about a 7-second lead.
That is the exact curve that ended my race.
Nearly there. 2 laps left to go. This one and one more. I appreciate that,
There's an
reflexes.
incident ahead. You got a toy car on the right.
It looks like I'm not the only one as well. There's been multiple leaders have crashed. And obviously that guy just spam.
You and mate, if you could give me the fattest toe down this back straight, that would really tickle my pickle right now.
As that lack of downforce on the back end. GTE lobbies usually are very chill. This one has been messy. Not so much with like the voice chat's been really good. The actual driving's been a little bit all over the place. From basically everyone, not just me. Are you fuel saving, Daniel Steiner? I think he's trying to do the one stop.
2 laps of fuel left.
Fairly sure he's trying to do it in one pit stop. Because he's... It looks like he's doing some big lifts in places.
The car in front is pitting. White flag this time.
Oh. If he was fuel saving, he ran out of fuel. I wish, Birdie. But if you know anyone there, give him my number.
job, Anthony. Well done.
Oh, good race, everyone. Good last battle there, Christoph. You had me on my toes there.
Started P14, finished third. That is absolutely mental.
Fair play, Anthony, by the way, is 1.9k
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
winning that race.
Can someone explain to me what type of penalty is in pit stop? I think I did nothing and I got a 47 time penalty.
Did you speed at pit entry?
Or
at safe entry.
Fuel left.
No stop and finished with 0 fuel.
Oh dear. Not my finest performance, chat. The story of redemption begins on Friday. It better do.
There's the checkered flag.
Because that was
really well.
that was messy. That was not great. I actually didn't have a rear wing. Wait, does the Corvette have a rear wing? I literally can't remember if this has a rear wing or not. That's bad. Man, that was tough going. Yeah, getting the dust off exactly. It does. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Wait for the oomph from your one, okay. This spin was really annoying. This really started it off for me. Oh, it's so... I'm on that curb so little, but it's enough to... Ah, that's frustrating. I'm using a grid and go setup, gosh damn. Which I've quite enjoyed. I mean, of all of these, yeah, probably high downforce sprint. But you're going to suffer in a straight line. That'll be the only problem. You're going to really struggle in a straight line. That curb at the entry to that corner is an absolute nightmare. How have you not lost your rear wing? Oh. Yeah. It's the side-on, Aaron. The side-on ones are always really bad. Yeah, you've just caved in the rear left. Yeah, well, the suspension's gone, hasn't it? That's why. But it is... Those side-on ones are always terrible. I struggle generally. That's relatable. Go high downforce then, I would say. Here's me. It's literally the same mistake. That's so stupid. There's just no reason I should be making that mistake twice. I don't actually miss my braking marker that much. I'm not quite... I've got a bit of extra speed, obviously, from the toe, but... yeah. Hey, Rich. It's been a bad one, mate. The driving's not been great. I've had a bit of a bad time. Oh wait, is that the one where I lose the rear wing? Consistency is the key, you're right. That is absolutely horrific. Oh dear. Well, that's not going to be any safety rating. Oh my god, I actually did. GTE is just ridiculous for safety rating. That was 13 incident points, and I still gained 0.14 after losing safety rating in the last 2 races as well. Like, if you want safety rating at B class, GTE is just the absolute way to go. It's so stupid how much safety rating I come out of these races with. Even when you drive absolutely abysmally, like I did for that race. I've no idea, Aaron. I think there's... I don't know. I don't know. Fair play to Anthony for winning that race, by the way. He was 1920... No. 1910, yeah, 1,910. Yeah, long races, lots of corners. It is true. 27 laps of a, like, 18 corner track, 19 corner track. It is a lot. Anyway, I've got to get going, chat. Oh. There is plenty of stuff left to do yet today. You back? There we go. This thing's so fucked. What is it? That one. That was fun. I enjoyed myself. Even though... Oh, I got the hiccups now. Even though some of those races were terrible. I had a good time. But yeah, I'll be back on Friday. Probably do some Formula racing on Friday because there's not a huge number of road races I'm that excited about. So I might have a look at the Formula races and we'll do Formula Friday, which I've not done in ages and I really should do because I enjoy Formula Friday. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you to everyone who subbed. Thank you for the memberships as well, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful couple of days and I'll see you on Friday. Peace out.